Hi Cancer, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to actually talk about November 2022 month ahead. We're going to pull some tarot cards as well as look at the astrology for the month. If you haven't already liked, subscribed, commented, given me a thumbs up on YouTube, it really does help my channel grow. I do appreciate all of my current subscribers and all of you all who come to me each lunation cycle and for these month ahead videos. I have been told that they're really helpful, and especially going back through them, you know, throughout the month is really great. So thank you so much. So today, Cancer, we're actually going to look ahead at November 2022. Remember, we ended October with a lot of potent energy. October had 3 planets go direct, as well as we had that really important Scorpio partial solar eclipse on the 25th. And we actually ended October with Jupiter moving into Pisces on the 28th, Mercury moving into Scorpio on the 29th, and then October 30th, Mars turned retrograde in Gemini. So that is a lot of momentum, a lot of changing energy that we're working with. So I want you to keep that in mind, Cancer, as we move through November, because November is just as important, just as potent. Take a look at those important astrology dates that I've listed in the beginning of this video, as well as in the description below, and you'll be able to follow along throughout the month on those dates, okay? Okay, Cancer, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull 2 cards for each week of the month. Do remember November has a total lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus on November 8th. So we are really moving through this fall season with lots of energy. So let's see what we have in store for November. So the first week we have the Hanged One in the upright position, which is a major arcana card, as well as the High Priestess, Cancer. So you will open up November with 2 major arcana cards, both power players. Like the High Priestess usually has to be connecting to your own intuition. Love that I see the moon here, because Cancer, you all are very much at home with the moon. So I think that the first week of the month is already going to pack a punch for y'all. Whew. Second week, we have the Strength card, another major arcana card in reverse, as well as, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. I have been telling at least 3 to 4 signs now that have been getting the Wheel of Fortune that it really is very clear that the angels and our spirit guides want us to understand that as we're moving through these powerful eclipses and energy cycles, the Wheel of Fortune is always turning. And so these 4 fixed signs of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo want us to remember that there is always, you know, benefic and malefic forces at work, right? So you all already have quite an interesting spread here, Cancer. By the time we get to the 3rd week, we have the Star card in reverse. That's that Aquarius energy. Another major arcana card. And we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And then lastly, the last week of the month, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse, as well as the World. I think if you all take a look at Taurus's video, I think you all might have very similar energies going on with Taurus. I do remember them getting the World card, the Wheel of Fortune, maybe the Star card, but you all definitely have some similarities there. So if you have any placements in Taurus, I would invite you to take a look at their video as well. So Cancer, we can already see lots of powerful energy going on. Anytime you get multiple major arcana cards, there's major changes at hand. And this really makes sense with all of this scorpionic energy. We have several planets that have moved into Scorpio, as well as, you know, we had that eclipse in Scorpio. Now we're going to be having an eclipse in Taurus. And this already, between the Hanged One, the High Priestess, the Strength, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World card. Like, wow, Cancer. Like, this is almost like you have to read the entire reading together. And I say that because it almost appears to me as though you all have had some type of life-changing events possibly already occur to you this year. Possibly you're still moving through them. Ones I can, with the Strength, the Star, the Four of Pentacles, possibly having to deal with money issues. I do feel like though by the end of the month, you're really coming to a culmination. You're not feeling so trapped in whatever it was you were trying to work through. The beginning of the month, like I said, you start off with the Hanged One, you start off with the High Priestess, and already that energy to me is signifying you've been trying to make a decision. You've been really trying to use your intuition to guide you, but you've been kind of either on the fence about a topic that you've been working through. I don't know if this is more related to your finances, but it feels like you're coming into your own and you're able to like look within during the Scorpio sun season. I feel like by time you get to that first week of November with Venus, the Sun, and Mercury all conjunct the South Node, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of insight. You're going to be getting a lot of messages. So really do heed, pay attention to your dreams, Cancer, during this month. I do feel like since you opened up the month with that High Priestess and that Hanged One, you're really needing to look at things with a different eye. I think by time you do get to that solar eclipse in Taurus, that second week of November, you do have the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune, needing to have strength to work through whatever are the messages that are being told to you. I don't know if this is having to do with either your workload, possibly people around you dealing with your finances. You do have all of these cards only have you in them, except for that Three of Cups, which is a more celebratory coming to an ending at the end of the month. So just keep up your spidey senses, if you will, Cancer, because I feel like by the time you get to that second week with that lunar eclipse in Taurus and the Sun is conjunct Mercury on the 8th, you're going to have a lot of insight. I think that something that maybe just comes out of the blue, Uranus is in Taurus and is a power player this month with that eclipse. So I feel like by the time you get to the third week of the month, where we do have the Sun moving into Sagittarius, we do have Mercury conjunct Venus, I think you're going to feel a lot better with the conversation around what is it that you need, what is it that you need to feel full and happier with that Star card. Like I said, I still feel like there's this underlying current of either finances, self-worth, your money, maybe trying to hold too tight to money. But I really do feel like by the end of the month, Cancer, you're just feeling a lot better about how you're moving forward with your life. I love to see when the World card and the Wheel of Fortune are both in the same spread, because that means that you have been able to use those fixed sign energies of Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus to really come to a conclusion in your life. And it feels like you're celebrating that. You're really happy about it. You're getting together with friends. Everyone might not be as excited as you are with that Three of Cups in reverse, but still there is cause for celebration because you all have come through something together. This could be you and some colleagues, you and some siblings, but it feels like by time you all are possibly getting to, even within this next 6 months, this could represent, I keep saying that since we are in eclipse energy, some of these may play out over the following like 6 months. Maybe by the time we get to the spring of 2023, you will see this culmination. But I would invite you to look at those eclipse videos on Scorpio Soul Time in that playlist, as well as your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a little more insight. But this looks like a really powerful November for you, Cancer. So I look forward to hearing how it went, and I'll talk to you later.